Hey guys, it's me Totsalo5 and today I'm attempting to fix World Zero. I've been thinking about how to make this game more fun and exciting to play for quite some time now. So stay tuned and yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so firstly, story. The game is missing a story. Back in Alpha, they announced that they would be bringing missions to the game. With this said, I thought this meant that we would get explanation for how we're killing enemies and so on and so forth. We're gonna get killed bosses. There's gonna be a whole story. There's gonna be like narrations or something like that. There's gonna be the actual story to the game. But I was mistaken. The missions feel pointless. Now, to fix this, have a ground story set. Explain why we're killing the enemies. And 3, give us an end game to the story. For example, the name of the game is World Zero, as you know. You appeared there with one goal set in mind. Get to World Zero. An extremely strong entity is corrupting the world, and you have to stop it before it's too late. No, I know, I know that's generic, that's like a real generic story, but it's much better than getting cabbages for some random guy we don't know. More on Alpha, make the game open world. And before you say, Cyan, it is open world, it is not. It's just a bigger version of Hub Worlds with a pointless event box. And yeah, it's just stupid. It's just extra mob. You can get the exact same weapons from the event bosses as you get from the missions or towers. Back in Alpha, some mini bosses used to drop unique weapons that were exclusive to them. For example, the Goblin boss used to drop this weapon. I can't think it was a staff. I think you could only get it if you were a mage at the time, because that was brand new. That was a brand new class in the game. That was our second class ever. And people were like, oh, this is cool, this is cool weapon, and like people had it, but we didn't keep it for that long because it had better weapons on the other floors and stuff. So yeah, we didn't keep it for that long. Now, how do they fix this? Create more event bosses, have multiple that may drop auras, weapons, or mounts. Give us a real reason to fight them. Either get rid of the spawn timer or have a set timer for the boss to be spawned. For example, say we have a boss named Anubis as the mini boss for floor 4. It would spawn at 5 p.m. Eastern and stay there until it's killed or despawns. This would give players a reason to come back to the game, and having a much bigger world will also give a reason to get a decent mount for us to explore and find spawn locations. Next thing that will fix the game, get rid of the towers. The towers was the worst idea the dev team has ever came up with. Even with the recent update, it's still just boring. You still have to just clear these enemies. It still takes up a lot of time. It's not fun. It isn't. It's not fun. What I thought the tower was when it was first announced was that you would progress through the tower and you kill all the enemies, and as you go up in the tower the enemies get stronger. You get different bosses, maybe little mini bosses, and like stronger mobs, and you beat wave after wave and you reach the top of the tower and kill the ultimate boss. With that said, the rewards for the mini bosses in the tower should not be the same as the main boss. They should all have their own unique weapons. Take World 6's tower for example. When you fight the fish lady with the trident, we should have a small chance of getting her legendary trident. And that goes for all of the other bosses as well, all of the other mini bosses. For demon class for example, when we are fighting the crab guy, we should have a chance of getting his crab arm as a scythe. I think that would be pretty cool. The crab claw, sorry. But I still think the tower is really boring. So I'd say scrap the tower and add back dungeons. No randomization. And by randomization I mean like there's like a set path, like all the time. It's always the same as every time you do the tower. But there could be like secret rooms, and yeah, like it'll be like cool little secret rooms that you could find as a squad together, and only the best players will find them. So say, let me see, for example, like imagine there's a library in World 6 for some reason, like in Atlantis, there's a library, and if you click a certain correct book, it would open like a wall, and you get like a chest there with like unique weapons or like unique stuff, like unique things that you can't get from the boss. And it will be like, say there's like like spells, like say they add like spells or something, like a swiftness spell, a damage spell, and a defense spell, and these spells will be permanent when you find them, and you can only find it once. You can only choose one, and that's it. And you can't, if you go back there and go back to the exact same room, it'll already be open and it'll say you already have the items. And I think that'll be pretty cool. And it'll make like there'll be a small skill gap, because then there'll be fast players, and then it might be really strong players that do a lot of damage, then there's defensive players like me. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a good idea, and they should think about doing something like that. Even if they don't add spells, just have like secret rooms that we could go find unique things that you can't get like from the overworld or from the tower itself. So yeah, you scatter secrets like that in every single dungeon or quote unquote tower. Hopefully they'll add that many more towers. Just switch to the dungeons. And yeah, implement everything. Implement the unique boss thing, the unique boss weapons in every dungeon, and the tower idea. And I think the tower idea would be fixed, or dungeon idea if you want to call it that. No, gameplay. Now this is something that bothers me a lot. I don't even know where to start, honestly. The lag problems, let's start there. Now most of the time I lag. Even when I get like 30 to 45 frames per second, I still lag. And what do we mean by lag, you ask? Well, not being able to control my player. Especially with like world event bosses, like I can spam the jump thing and like start flying. I can't move, I can't attack sometimes. So it's like really laggy. Like they need to do something about that. And it's unplayable. But something needs to be done about that. Dodging is so useless. Like I don't understand what we were thinking about dodging, but it's so bad. Like I don't know what I was thinking. The only good dodge that I could think about is the Spirit class, but Spirit class is so much trash since they don't buff it. It's so underpowered. But yeah, anyways, why can't we dodge in multiple directions? Why can we only dodge in one direction? You know, what I was planning is that to decrease the timer on certain, decrease and increase the timer on some classes. What do I mean by that? Take Dragon class for example. And what I understand by the class is that it's an agility class. Like it's very agile. So what I was thinking is that the timer for his dodge or her dodge, whatever you want to call it, should be half of everybody else. So it might be 2.5, it could be 2 seconds, and you could dodge further than the rest. So you could already dodge further than the rest, but it's a whole 5-second cooldown. So it's like pointless. After you dodge, you can't dodge again. So yeah, I don't like that. And then what a class that would be increasing is the Guardian class. The Guardian with a big sword. You should be slow with that weapon. So you'll be like 5 seconds to dodge. You want to dodge as far, so dodging would be pretty much useless. Instead, we should add like a blocking mechanic. Like a block, so that you could block. You still take a little bit of damage, but you still block it. I think that'd be cool. But then people will be like, so what's the sense of having a paladin? Well, the paladin can block it completely and then reflect the damage back onto the enemy, so the paladin still would be OP. More on dodging, we should be able to dodge in multiple directions. Like that's not even a question. We should just not be able to only dodge backwards. We should be able to dodge forwards, to the left, to the right, everywhere. I don't see why they did it like that. I think we should be able to dodge in any direction we choose instead of just back. It can't be that hard to implement. It really can't be. Difficulty in this game is too easy. I'm sorry, but it just is. It doesn't take any skill. None of the classes take skill. They're very simple. None of the bosses take skill. Nothing takes skill in this game. And I think that needs to be changed. Back in alpha, there was different settings to dungeons. So like there was easy, medium, and hard. They were level based, by the way. And like when you were level 17, it would be easy. Level 20 would be medium, and level 25, you would have to hit these levels to get the different. So basically, if you're level 17, you can only do easy mode. If you're level 20, you could do easy and medium. If you're level 25, you could do easy, medium, and hard. And as these levels go up, you get like higher percentages to get the weapon. So there's a legendary weapon, you could get better perks on that legendary weapon, and there's a higher chance of getting that legendary weapon. And it would give us a reason to keep doing the dungeons. I think that would go well with the dungeon thing that I was talking about earlier. So please add back hard mode. Quests. Please work on these quests a lot better. Daily quests, that's fine, but the side quests and world quests makes no sense. We should have to talk to NPCs, have voice acting for these NPCs to get us emerged. I feel like we should do these quests, and these quests should give us better rewards other than just pet food and cash and coins. Like coins are useless in this game, like coins are very useless. And wait, and like inventory slots, why don't we just use money, like our cash? I have 2 million, I can't do anything with it. Why can't we just increase our slots with cash or coins, whatever you want to call it? Back onto the quest. So for the side quests, we should have like side quests that tell the tale for the story. Like they have like little things that happen to them. So like say they lost their family and stuff, they want you to go like, I don't know, grab rocks or something to help bury the thing, or grab a shovel. Like simple things like that to help us understand the story more and what happened before we started killing enemies for no reason. If they did a story properly, that would be perfect. And if nobody cares about the story, we should just be able to skip past it for the main quests. Not the side quests, because you can probably just skip those anyways. But yeah, we should be able to skip all cutscenes and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. Add a skip button, that's easy. Now I have a lot more ideas that I had, like that I've been thinking about for a while, and I finally just decided, you know what, why not just talk about them? And yeah, if you guys want to see the rest of those ideas, and just hit the like button, get this to 30 likes, I'll do that. Please hit like so that the devs could see this. Share it with everybody you can. I don't want the game to die. I don't want World Zero to be this boring. It doesn't deserve it. It has a lot of potential, and I think it could be a very big game, and I always have. If you were watching me for a while, I always said that World Zero could be a big game. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.